As well as Google Search Console, Google also offers a couple of other really neat tools for helping webmasters make sure their websites have got really good usability and especially usable on mobile. So the first one is search.google.com/test mobile friendly. Simply put in a URL. It'll go ahead and test it, and then you'll get your answer, and it says this page is usable on mobile. Now, the other tool is the page speed tool, pagespeed.web.dev. So we'll do the same thing again, put in this website, and we'll go ahead and analyze it. And here you can see I've got some work to do. My performance isn't particularly great. The accessibility is okay, but it's not perfect. I'm doing well for best practices, and I'm doing okay for SEO. And it'll break down exactly what the problem is. As you can see, it does explain each means. So the first contentful paint is how long it takes for the first text or image to be painted. The largest, usually the hero image, is the largest text or image. Cumulative layout shift is when things move around as the page loads. And the total blocking time is how long it takes before you can actually do things with the page. And then speed index is self-explanatory. The great thing is, as well as the explanations, it also gives you thumbnail images to show the elements that are taking a while to load and some opportunities to save some time and to make a better user experience. So it's really worth going over. So that was the mobile version, and you can also do desktop, and you can see I'm doing slightly better on desktop, and you can see the impact that the image is loading on here as well. But it still gives me some ideas to reduce my unused JavaScript, reduce the initial server response time, and correctly size my images. Let's see if we can speed up my website. I'm not really using many plugins, so I don't think I'm being slowed down by an overwhelming number of tools or any unwanted code. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add WP Rocket. We go to Add New, and we go to Upload, and obviously I've already purchased this, so I've downloaded it previously. Just need to find it on my machine, and then we upload it. Now we can click Install, then we activate, and now it's good to go. It says I can test my load time, and it gives some instructions on that, and I can go to my settings. So it says I'm licensed, I've got a single website license, and it expires next year. I'm not sharing any anonymous data. So it says, doing nothing else, it should already be faster. Can we test that? First, I'm going to go to a private window and take a look at the site, just to make sure that everything loads quickly and nothing looks strange. So no improvements so far. Let's see what we can do in the settings. So the first thing is to make sure it's caching. My website is responsive, so I don't need separate files for mobile devices. I don't need to enable caching for logged in people, and that all looks fine. File optimization. Yes, I do need to minify, need to optimize, need to minify my JavaScript. I'm just going to go ahead and see what happens. Right, media. So we know that my images were causing some problems. So I'm going to enable for images, enable for background and videos. And we're going to replace YouTube with preview images. And anywhere there's dimensions missing, we're going to add those. It helps prevent layout shift. Preload. So preloading actually goes ahead and loads content into the cache, and it looks like automatically preloads the font. I'm not going to look at the advanced caching just yet. Might as well go ahead and check these. It's only a tiny site, the database isn't going to be that bad, but for you, it might be. So a content delivery network is services like Cloudflare. Well, Cloudflare is free, so I'm not going to use their service, but that's an option. Don't really need to worry about heartbeats, more features here. Right, so I'm going to install this to optimize my images. So the problem with this tool is that they want you to sign up, but you don't have to use their recommendation to do the same thing. There are other plugins, including Jetpack from Automatic, that do the same thing. As long as it outputs WebP images, then the rest of the compression and the optimization is really on you using your favorite image editor. Wow, that made a huge difference. My performance is now in the green and 93%. Let's have a look on desktop, 92%. So it's well worth taking those steps to improve your performance. Now, I still have things to look at. For example, my layout shift, and really I need to further edit my images because my largest contentful paint is still too big. But as you can see, we've got some really good gains with not much time invested.